Hi guys, this is Anuja and I hope you have subscribed to our channel. If not, why don't you do it right away? So today we are going to talk about organizations that have charitable purposes such as giving relief to the poor, giving education, preservation of the environment, preservation of the monuments and so on and so forth. So today we are going to talk about the tax exemptions to these organizations under section 80G and 12AB of the Income Tax Act. So let's understand what is this section 12AB. So earlier an NGO or a trust or a charitable organization was tax exempted under the section 12AA of the IT Tax Act. But now under the new compliance, all the NGOs who were availing the exemption under section 12AA need to register themselves in order to get the exemption under section 12AB. So let's move on to the terms and condition of this new section 12AB registration. Well, all existing trusts and NGOs who have earlier taken registration under section 12AA need to move to the new provision of section 12AB registration. And for all the new trusts and NGOs, they need to register themselves under section 12AB and they will get a provisional certification for 3 years. So the validity period will be for the 3 years. Now prior to 6 months of the completion of this validity of 3 years, all the registered trusts and NGOs need to renew their application. And all the existing trust and NGO who have already applied for section 12AA earlier will get a provisional certification for a period of 5 years. So what are the benefits of section 12AB registration? Well, the first is the income will be exempted from taxation. The second is that there will be a lot of benefits available to these organizations for grants from the governments and from other agencies abroad. And also there will be a lot of benefits under FCRA registration. Now let's understand what are the documents required under section 12AB registration. Well, first of all, we require all the registration documents of the society or the trust or the NGO. The second is PAN card of all the trustees, Aadhaar card of all the trustees, digital signature of one of the trustees, bylaws of the society and the trust or MOA AOA copies, and audited reports of all the financial years since incorporation and audited financial statements as well. Now let's understand what is section 80G. Well, under section 80G, the donor who's donating to this charitable organization gets a benefit. So the benefit is in the form of taxation. They get a taxation relief from the taxable income. So let's understand the condition that needs to be fulfilled under section 80G. Well, all the NGOs, trust or the organization should ensure that there is no business income and charitable income clubbed in one. If there is any business income, there should be separate books of accounts to be maintained. The NGO should also ensure that the assets and the incomes of the NGO should only be spent towards these charitable purposes. And the NGOs should regularly maintain the books of accounts and the receipts of the expenditure and the income. And also all the donors of the NGOs should be properly maintained in a separate register and each donor should get a certificate. And the NGO should also ensure that they should not work for any particular religious community or caste. So what are the benefits of taking this section 80G registration? Well, the NGOs or the trust who avail the section 80G registration, the benefit will be directly given towards the donors who are giving a donation to these NGOs. So all the donors who are giving this donation to the NGOs who are registered under section 80G, the donors will get a direct taxation benefit of 50% from their taxable income towards the donation given. And also the NGOs can attract more donors because the NGOs who have this registration will directly divert this benefit to the donor. So what are the documents required to avail the section 80G registration? Well, we require the trust NGOs or the charitable organizations registration certificate, the bylaws or the MOA AOA copies, the details of activities since incorporation, one of the trustees' digital signature, and also the audited reports and the audited financial statements along with the section 12AB certification. So it is very important for all the NGO, society, trust who have a charitable purpose to get this 12AB registration. If you fail to do so, you will be eligible for income tax return filing because there will be no exemption from the taxation. So guys, what are you waiting for? If you have an NGO or a charitable organization, please go and apply for section 12AB registration as well as section 80G registration for all the donors. That's all from my end. If there is any query, please feel free to contact us and we will soon get back to your queries. Till then, take care.